good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. I'm feeling nice, my little lady. She's gonna keep me moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn. Never gonna stop, she's gonna treat me right. I'm feeling good, my little lady. She's gonna take me to the other side. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Come on, baby. Let's take a ride. I don't know where we're gonna go, but first, let's dance. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and you can get me high, high, high. You know I used to smoke too much, and you know I used to drink too much. Take a ride in my car, and we're gonna get real. Oh. I'm feeling high, my little lady. I'm gonna take it to the other side. I'm feeling strong, my little lady. I'm gonna keep her moving on. I'm gonna run till I drop to the break of dawn.
Giottos is so good. These chocolates are, what? Chocolates? We're here about astrophotography. What are we doing? Wrong video. Whoops.
What have I done? Ooh, what have you seen? Early at night, got in the fight, in the candlelight, looking through the screen. Now what have I done? What have you seen? You know there's no future in life when a person has come in between. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Can't look back and now he feels so strong. Jamie's gone, Jamie's gone. Left last night and now it's been so long. What have I done? What have you seen? There was nothing to say, took her away, and I feel the pain. Made love in vain. Oh, 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 what have I done? What have you seen? She knows there's no future in life when a person has come in between. can hear these words I say when you're a million miles away. Yeah. Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. Can't look back, and now he feels so strong. Jamie's gone. Jamie's gone. Left last night, and now it seems so long. Jamie, come on, Jamie. Yeah. And now you feel so strong. Jamie, come on, Jamie. Yeah, left last night, and now it seems so long. What the hell's wrong with my telescope now? Yeah, what's wrong with this thing? The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? You want things right, do I make you do things wrong? If I want that fine line, I will always take the fall. If I just do left, watch it leave from the right. I sleep all day long, and then I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I've felt a lot of women who refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take all your money, whatever spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Plays Planet. 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 It's gotta mean something. It's gotta. All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control, using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're gonna black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a today, gonna mess with my dream, gonna take it all away. Take it all away. I'm just a boy with nothing to lose, got my head in the news, got a bad attitude, yeah. Go away. So I play guitar. I'm a woman coming around today. She wanna slice up my pie. She's gonna try to lock me all the way. Lock me all the way. I'm just a boy with nothing to lose, got my head in the news, got my bad attitude today. I don't care, 'cause I got nothing to lose. I don't care, 'cause I won't let them bring me down.
So it's a wonderful night tonight. It's really good. You know, cloudy nights and not cloudy nights, but clear dark sky and you know, was it clear outside? Says it's going to be a wonderful night tonight. I mean, tonight, last night was wonderful. Tomorrow's supposed to be great. So I think I'm going to leave my telescope out all night, and it's going to be a really nice night tonight. So I'm hoping to get some really good shots of the Cave Nebula, which is part of my astrophotography meets D&D imaging. I know it's kind of scary, like the way I look at my eyes, kind of crazy. It's pretty cool, but I'm super excited for tonight, and let's see what kind of data I got. Well, yeah.
Dirty. I swear to God, these clouds are just pissing me the off. I don't understand. I don't listen to these things anymore. I can't take it. New York, you suck. And you know what? I'm so done with all this. My telescope's out here, chilling out, and all I got is freaking clouds and PhD beeping at me for no goddamn end. Unbelievable. What am I gonna do? I need to move. I'm so finished with this. I hate this.
I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops.
it rotated again. This isn't me.
I don't know, man. Hey, oh, yeah, we're okay. I don't know why it went that way. It made a little change there. But what's up, everybody? How's it going? We are here again, and just a real quick sound check, everybody. Everybody good?
Yep.
Cool, awesome. So we're here, and first things first. Friday night, Eric, I'm going to be on a plane ride, so I'm not going to be able to kind of do a show. Hopefully I survive the landing.
I'll be leaving on a jet plane?
I'm leaving on a jet plane to someplace about 50 to 60 degrees warmer than where I am right now. Hopefully I land in a jet plane too and not in the ocean. So I'll be fine. I think I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm ready to go. I'm already packed up, put the Christmas stuff away, and it's cool. So we got something special going on over the next couple of days, but before I get into that, I want to say thank you to everybody. We broke 2,300 subscribers. I guess about a week ago.
Nice.
I don't know if I said anything. Awesome. If I didn't, I'm sorry, but we broke 2,300 subscribers. So thank you to everybody who's been so supportive over the past 5, now 6 seasons, and it's been awesome. It's been a great ride. So it's been awesome. So. And on another business note, and this is the last thing I'll say about business, with the exception of what's coming up next, AstroWorld Telescopes has broken a milestone. I won't say what that is, but broken a record. Not only did we have our first 1,000 customers, we had our 1,000th customer come through. So thank you to everybody who's been doing it. But we also had another record month. That's 3 record months in a row. And thank you to everybody who have been very supportive and very helpful, and taking that promotion and from AstroWorld TV and making it into what it is today. Couldn't have done it without the guys on the show, and all the members and everybody out there. So thank you everybody so much. Very, very humbling actually. but anyway, with
they
that
like you.
Said,
they really like you.
No. But it's been pretty good, and I'm loving everybody doing this and helping people out in any way I can. So with that being said, we got something special going on. I'm gonna flip over real quick because we have a special guest tonight, and there we go. And
there he is,
Mr. You had to do it, didn't you? Yeah, I remember the first time Tom did that was in Astropalooza, and I thought everything was messing up, and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on here? And I couldn't figure it out. And it was him doing. It doesn't work for me, but my earpiece keeps on going out. Sorry. So welcome, Tom. It's been a while. Yeah, man, it's good to see you, brother.
Been a minute.
Yeah, exactly, man. You got to come on more often, even just to hang out, man. I know you're busy.
Yeah. I know I should. Apologies.
First off, real quick.
Yeah,
it's great to see you, given everything that's happened there in California and stuff like that. I'm glad to see you. Glad and you and your family, I'm assuming, are doing okay, and Prima Lucia USA doing okay.
The horribleness is about a 90-minute drive north of us. We got some of the smoke, but other than that, we just had like a few weeks of red flag warnings every day. So, we have like the box of important stuff and the to-go bags downstairs by the door. And, we have a plan, like Clark and I have a plan where if either of us, we kind of live in the same general fire hazard area. Like there's maybe a hill or two between us, but overall not that far away from each other. So if either of us has to bug out, we grab the pets and go to the shop. So we have a plan.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Yeah, but we're okay here. It's a beautiful day here today, so no worries.
Nice.
Yeah, it's got to be scary because it's a lot of stuff. That fires are just popping up all over the place. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of customers up in that area, and we were hearing from some of them, so it was pretty scary.
Yeah, I know. I said so. You know who was on TV the other day? He was on the news. It was Steve Gutenberg was on the news the other day, and apparently he lives in that area. He lost everything. Apparently, his whole house is tore up.
Yeah,
But he was on the news. Helping people and getting people out of there and getting people. It was like being a good Samaritan. It was actually it was nice to see. It's a shame it had to come to that, but it was nice to see that somebody was out there, not just like, I'm gonna take a jet plane out of here, and then I'm done. I'll pick this stuff up later. Somebody was actually
it burned up rich people's homes the same as it did poor people's homes. So.
Fire does not discriminate, I guess. So
no, it does not. It doesn't hop from one house and say, "Oh, that's $1 million celebrity's house," and we're just gonna go over these poor people's houses. No, fire doesn't do that.
No.
It
burns everything.
Neither do hurricanes or volcanic eruptions.
Neither do hurricanes.
Mudslides.
It's them all the same.
Earthquakes.
It's them all the same.
Can't fool with Mother Nature. Mother Nature.
No, you can't.
You don't joke.
Yeah, no.
That's it.
We've been very fortunate to remain open and not have to deal with any of that. So we're good here.
Awesome.
Good.
So what's been going on in the land of Prima Luce?
Yeah, so being a reseller of ours, you got our email the other day.
I did.
We sent out a little notice that there's a live event tomorrow. So it'll be tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. our time Pacific, but out there where you are, Eastern, that'll be 1 p.m. Eastern. On our YouTube channel, there's our beloved Hello Astronomers CEO Filippo is going to have a live event to introduce the new Eagle 6, and there's a lot of changes, and we've made a lot of improvements. I think people that deploy these things in remote observatories and want to do remote control are going to be very pleased with our new offering.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's a lot of really cool new things, plus just improvements from Intel and things along those lines that are just welcomed by everybody. So yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one. Just I don't want to say anything, so I'm not gonna. Tom made me sign an NDA before the show, so but let me tell you something.
You can't say nothing.
Anything like that, Dan. You're
what was that?
You've never signed anything like that.
Hey, listen, it was a good excuse, and you blew it, Tom.
No, you've just got there's just a rule with you that just applies.
It's just I was grandfathered in.
I think he's afraid of Filippo's mafia connections.
Oh,
absolutely. Sicilian connections,
Absolutely.
Give me a pain if something happened to your store.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Refuse.
You don't mess with the Italians from the north,
No. No, I'll pass.
Nice.
But I'm sending I'm doing a collaboration thing with Filippo with Sean Nielsen from Visible Dark. So I'm doing a collaboration with him, and I was gonna send my Eagle 4 down there. But now with the, I guess, extra added value for remote observing, I'm thinking about sending a 6 down there just because of the stuff that you'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Dan still can't talk about, but
I still can't talk about it. That's I will never undermine this trust factor. This is a circle of trust, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
that's it.
Because I've seen Tom's bad side. You don't want to be on Tom's bad side.
Well, I will let you know. We sent out that price list the other day, and the first wave of Eagles that has been shipped. So there's a shipment that already left Italy that's supposed to be here Monday, just after the announcement. So those are already all gone.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah. So the next one is leaving. The next one is leaving Italy on Monday.
Okay.
And that's
all right. That's not so bad.
Yeah, that's being shipped express. So they've been taking about 4 to 5 days on
That's
express.
not bad. So you'll have by the
we're gonna
following
like
Monday.
yeah. we're gonna like keep them turning until the need has died down. So yeah, get your orders in
Right.
early.
I'm telling you, don't
Right.
worry. I'll be looking for my net 180, Bill. And
Your net 180. Yeah.
so,
No.
so-
Just
So
so,
let me ask
everybody
you,
knows, Dan Higgins pays his bills.
oh, you know what? Sometimes I need a little butt kicking from Clark because I forget sometimes, but you know, I think I've been okay so far.
Yeah, it helps having a former offensive lineman, 320-pound beast working for you when he wants to go collect bills.
Oh yeah, a little knee breaker.
Just go send Clark.
Clark will show up at my door.
Yeah, Clark will fix it.
Oh man, no, that's really cool. I mean, you know, so another question for you. So Sesto Senso, right? Sesto Senso has
Yes, sir.
been on 10% off for, I don't know, the better part of a year, better part of 2024. Is that going to remain that price?
So until the supply is exhausted, we made a certain manufacturing run of that, and we're looking to get through it because maybe there's exciting things coming.
Nice. Right on.
More exciting
Right
things
on.
coming.
More exciting stuff.
So I got
more exciting tips and tricks and toys and
nice.
Oh, awesome.
I'm psyched.
So let me ask you this, Tom. Let me ask you this: what year did the Eagle? Did the Eagle first come out? When was the first year the Eagle came?
I'm gonna say 2015. Yeah,
2015. Okay, so
yeah,
10
I think
years.
is kind of when the first iteration of it, kind of came about.
Yeah, I never had the one or the two.
The very first model, and Filippo's actually going to kind of touch on that in videos that come out tomorrow about the Eagle 6. And it'll be, it touches on the very first Eagle, when it came out, what it did, and why it came to be. And the whole company kind of was birthed around that product. Filippo and Omar were buddies that were driving up into the Dolomites to go imaging, and they engineered their way out of their frustrations, going up there and like forgetting cables and forgetting components and simplifying things. They designed and built this first Eagle, and one of their friends was like, "Hey, that thing's actually pretty brilliant. Can you make me one?" And so they made him one, and then they started making a few more and decided, "Hey, you know, we could
make some money off of this.
Yeah.
We can.
So that's
we
kind
can
of the
start doing this.
So Prima Lucha Lab.
How long after that did the Play program the software?
Oh, Play is kind of a recent addition over the last couple years. We wanted a piece of software that kind of, first of all, unified all of the different firmwares between all of our different products. And then we also wanted to offer a way to just control them at a basic level. And so we kind of married those two together with Play a few years ago. We used to have separate applications for controlling the focuser and uploading firmware and things like that. And it was really complicated. Now it's just download the latest version of Play, download the latest ASCOM driver, you're good to go.
You're good to go.
Yes, I think that's a couple years old now. So pretty recent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
what
I
was going to say earlier is that Prima Lucha Lab was just kind of born out of the need to fix frustrations. Like, so Omar and Filippo, every single time they ran into something that either ruined their night or they came up with something to make their night easier, it became a product.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
It's
it.
amazing
That's
to
it.
see
That's
how
awesome.
the company has grown over the past. I mean, I've probably known you for about 10 years.
Close to that. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
right after that is kind of when I met him. I think I met him around 2016, 2017 when the
Yeah.
Eagle 2 came out.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when the 2 was out, and I told, I saw it. We have this thing on Long Island called LIAPS. It's the Long Island Astro Imaging Processing something. I don't know. But it's this group of people that just get together and we talk about astrophotography, kind of like AstroWorld, right? So, but you know, they haven't done it in a couple of years. And my buddy Dave, who might or might not be in the chat, usually kind of runs it, and it's run at this nature preserve out in north side of Long Island. And I saw this thing called the Eagle, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, this is cool. I said, and I went to Jeff over at Chemical. I said, Jeff, can you get these? And he's like, I don't know. So let me find out. So I was like, good. Well, if you get one, I want it. And it was probably it was an Eagle 2. It was an Eagle 2. And he's like, oh well, you know, I became a dealer, but it's gonna take forever to get the Eagle 2. So I was waiting like months and months and months for the Eagle 2. This is pre Maluche USA. This is not.
That's the thing, is it used to take forever to get stuff, and now we sit on piles of it here.
Exactly. And so I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh man, what's going? I said, and then I see something on Cloudy Nights, and I called Jeff up, and I said, Jeff, cancel that order. He's like, what do you mean? You've been waiting 6 months for this? I said, the Eagle 3 is coming out next week. I said, I don't want the Eagle 2. Give me the Eagle 3. So I think I got Eagle 3. I think it was 010 maybe. You know, it was very, very low.
Yeah, it's early.
Yeah, very, very low in it. I think it was 010. And I eventually, believe it or not, I actually sold it, even though Tom helped me out a lot. Like, max this thing out. We maxed this thing out, and put max RAM, switch the drive in it, did a whole bunch of stuff.
I'm still stuffing Eagle 3 Pros. I just sold my beloved Eagle 3 Pro personal one to Greg Meyer. He's that thing is stuffed. It has two SSDs in it, and like 32 gigs of RAM and Wi-Fi 6, and I side-loaded Windows 11 onto it.
Nice.
Even though like the OS isn't supposed to run on that hardware.
But it
does. It
does
runs on there. Awesome. Yeah. So it runs all the latest everything. So I just sent that to him like last.
Well,
month,
that's
so
going to Starfront, right?
I don't know.
I think that's going to Starfront. Yeah.
But he already had one down there.
He does.
Yeah, I think he's swapping it, or he's gonna use that one for a mobile rig that he's working with.
Okay.
He does a lot of mobile stuff.
Yeah, he left me his Skywatcher ED80. Dan.
Hey, that's a sore spot for me, by the way. You know it is. That's why you show me pictures of this stuff. So I was like, when are you gonna make an adapter, you know, for the Asado and the ED80? Well, you got the 100, you got the 120, never had the 80.
Well, we needed to get our hands on one, and so Greg was gracious enough to leave me his ED80 for a prolonged period. We did exact measurements.
I would have given you mine 3 years ago. What are you talking?
Where is it? Where was it?
You didn't ask. Greg, I would have given it to you.
You didn't want it bad enough, I guess. So Greg did. So I
ended up getting a Moonlight. So sorry.
Yeah. Greg's is going to be much better than you.
Yeah, so, I know. Thanks.
Yeah, well, so Omar designed the adapter, shipped me the first 2 units. So we had one for Greg, one for the shelf, and then slapped the Asado 3 and Arco 3 on it. And it is like this super killer little compact, fully robotic.
Yeah, and he sends me the picture of it. He says, look at this 80. I said, too bad I sold mine.
Yeah, look at this, Dan. Yeah, It's sweet.
It looks sweet.
But I really don't want to ship it like all assembled, and I really don't want to take it apart. And I have a lot of family in Arizona where he lives, so I'm going to drive out there and take it to him.
Oh, that's nice. I was going to say you can bring it to Neve too.
Week or so. Next week. Oh, that's too far. That's me.
I didn't know he was going to Arizona. He's in Arizona. I forgot. So.
Yeah, he's actually not that far. So, it's probably like 5 hours away. And
that's not bad.
I was going to roll through.
Nice road trip.
Cousin and my godmom is in Flagstaff.
So it looks like I'm taking a cruise up to Canada probably when I get back from the Bahamas on Monday.
The Ron's part of
World
Canada?
Traveler.
The Ron's part of Canada. Yes, I'll be going to the Kitchener / what is it? Guelph area of Ontario, and because it seems, and I don't know if he's watching. So if he's watching, I'm going to give him a little.
I'll hug Ron here to hug my phone.
So everybody knows on the channel that I'm doing this, and I'm sorry that I'm holding this in my ear, guys. If I look stupid, I'm sorry, but my show doesn't come out my window speakers, and I have to use these ear monitors, and I don't have the little rubber things that go out. I guess they died, so I'm like holding this. If I don't hold it, I'm going to end up with a punctured eardrum. So I mean, it's It's
time to get new earbuds, man.
Well, I didn't know they were gone until right before the show.
Let's talk to the AstroWorld purchasing department and see if
exactly.
Yeah, if I only had one. But I'm doing this thing with Sean, right? With a collaboration scope effort with the Carbon Star Syndicate Starfront. They are charging him like 860 Canadian just to ship this stuff. Plus, I got to pay duties and tariffs.
Holy crap, dude!
I could drive up there in one day and bring it back for $700 less, and just pay the duties and taxes coming over the border.
Yeah. I'm super thankful that we have some customers that are like right on the Canada,
on the border,
U.S. border, and they have U.S. like postal addresses.
Yep,
they're like so close, so like we don't have to mess with a lot of that. But yeah, it gets really cumbersome having to.
I mean,
stuff you already own.
Yeah,
makes no sense.
I mean, I know people right in the boat. I know I got like 5 people in right. They're like 10 miles south of the Peace Bridge, which is right in Canada, So, I mean, they're right in Buffalo or that, maybe an hour away, which is fine. But, a lot of people are like, I have certain passes. I don't want to violate the pass. And, if I get caught, whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, not, but it's not going to, it's literally like, I'll tell them what I have in the car. I don't care. I'll pay the $100 in tariffs. You know what I mean? But that's $800 to ship that stuff to New York makes no sense.
Insane.
Well, it's 800 Canadian too. So I mean, it's a little less.
So what? It's like 750.
So it's still it's 750, and that's without insurance. So I mean, with the insurance, he's sending me a Nix 101. A Poseidon camera with the filter wheel with the Optolong filters, 3 nanometer, the whole bang, and the Nix. So I mean, so it's like $5,000, $6,000 worth of stuff. You know what I mean? Granted, it's used.
We're about to outfit. Oh, sorry.
I was going to say when I shipped that Schmidt and the mount, everything. To reach for the stars.
Yep.
That only cost. I mean, it costs a lot because it's a lot of heavy stuff.
Yeah.
It's like $600. From here to Arizona.
Yeah, for trade shows we learn to just ship on pallets. Like with pallet shipping, it gets jarred a lot less, and it's easier to insure. But when it's like individual boxes or hard cases, oh man, such a gamble.
Yeah, I try and turn it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're about to outfit our very first FSQ 130. Oh, Did we lock up?
Okay.
I lost you guys.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, but he just did. We just lost him. He just locked up.
There he's back.
There you go. You back?
Lost.
But he
No,
we
you're
lost his
back.
volume.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just about to build out our very first FSQ 130 Takahashi.
Nice.
Okay.
And yeah, so like that thing is it's somewhere in Pennsylvania. And so they were trying to work out the logistics of how to get all like the focuser and everything fitted. I'm like, well, let's ship it to wherever the Takahashi is. Let's not move the Takahashi. Like that thing's 20 grand. Like every time that thing moves, you're just asking for it. So yeah, we'll assemble it wherever.
Yeah, that's great. That's gonna be sweet though. That's gonna be a cool setup.
Yeah, so we found that the rear thread of the FSQ 130 is the same as the TOA 130.
Okay.
And we just made an adapter for the TOA 130, so we're going to test fit the FSQ and see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, the customer, we told him that he can return the parts, and it's worth it to us to try.
Sure.
And you don't really get that opportunity to lay hands on that telescope very often. So
yeah, right.
No, yeah, definitely.
That's
Definitely going to be a treat.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll add that to our repertoire of Takahashi, Takaluchi, Primahashi telescopes. We love those guys so much. They make such beautiful telescopes.
Takaluch.
Takaluchi.
It's the coming together of Italy and Japan.
It's just kind of brilliant engineering on both sides, really. Like,
oh yeah,
it's awesome. I love my baby Q. That's like fully Prima Luce pimped out. It's
permanently
nice.
thrown on that Avalon mount that you got.
Oh yeah, it's for a mobile rig. That thing is so hands off and wonderful. I like it. I really do.
I gotta love having no meridian.
I need to get out more. I need to shoot more.
You ain't the only one. I haven't shot anything since like April of last year.
Yeah. I mean, I used to shoot in my backyard all the time, but the skies had just been crap, either with like fog or smoke. So
at this point, I don't think I'm going to shoot anything until I move out this house and build my observatory, because I want something that'll open and close, and I could just play with the data.
You know what you need is the new 3-meter dome from Prima Luce.
Sure, yeah. Feel free.
3-meter dome.
Whenever you want to give me one to to put up there,
Yeah, I mean, we've kind of had it on our website and photos and things. But
I know, I've seen it. It's sweet looking.
Yeah, if you go to primalucespace.com, we've got, that's kind of where we're moving all of our like Intrepid antennas.
Yep.
And the observatory stations are kind of being sold through there. So kind of have more of like Prima Luce Lab is kind of like consumer astrophotography level, and then Prima Luce Space is like space communications, situational awareness, sky survey kind of things. Yeah, so we had installed a dome from a manufacturer that I guess I probably shouldn't name aloud, but it was very, very problematic. We had a customer install the shutters were labeled incorrectly, right and left, so they got installed wrong with the crane. Just all sorts of just madness of this thing. That like the voltage was made for the European market, but being installed in the U.S. market, nothing worked right.
Oh my God.
And so Omar was here in the US with me for this install and saw all the problems that we were having. And he's like, that's it. I'm building a dome. I can't take it anymore, because we can't have these problems. We cannot have these problems, and we cannot own these problems like after the fact when
after
these things are built this way. yeah, like it was like this. Our name is on this now, and we own this for however long the warranty is, plus So he before that trip was even up, he had 3D drawings of what he wanted to do. And like every day when we go out to lunch, he would show them to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, here's how we're gonna do it." And it's brilliant. It's like it's belt driven, so it's quiet and smooth. It's completely weather tight. He took into account the need for if you wanted to add climate control systems and things like that. Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. And
Now,
I have a customer that wants to have the first one in the US. So he's kind of excited and
Yeah,
willing
you told me.
to be patient for it.
That's
He's
cool.
he's a cool dude. So I'm kind of excited to install it for him. Yeah.
It's gonna be sweet.
Now, Prima Luce Space, is that targeted more towards universities and corporate and certain types of scientific
Sure.
research corporations and stuff like that?
Yeah. So we, with the Intrepid antenna, can track low Earth orbit satellites. So we can slew a 5-meter antenna 19 degrees per second. Pretty dang quick.
I seen that move. I thought somebody was gonna get hurt.
Yeah, you can kill somebody with that. We have to take protections to isolate it, and there's alarms when it's going to slew and things like that. So, but yeah, like we can take the burden off of universities that have to buy antenna time from antenna farms like Amazon and things like that. We can even sell antennas to Amazon and broaden their reach. So, yeah. It's an interesting product that people are just starting to find out about. Plus, we do the same thing for just radio astronomy. The hydrogen line we can listen to and do radio astronomy. We have 2.3 meter, 3 meter, and 5 meter radio telescopes. Yeah, and then now a 3 meter dome for telescopes.
Nice.
It's just crazy. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome just to
cool
just
new
think
products.
about it, Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this company is vastly different from when I started, and then over the course of just this year is going to become even more different. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say the same thing. Just from me being introduced, to Prima Luce Lab, and Eagles and everything over the past few years, you guys have just been innovating and doing so many more things. The ghost, ghost mode, and you had the eagle eye and all these other pieces that you started adding on to the eagle itself, and more capabilities and stuff like that. And then when I finally got on board was when the Asato 2-inch low profile. That was my first Prima Luce product that I bought, because I have that Edge 8 that was on display like at NEAF and NEAC. I was like, oh yeah, this is my next step. and I absolutely love that thing.
That was my first product with the company that basically I helped design, and because I had the need. I had an Asato 2-inch on my my Edge 1100. And then when the Arco came out, I couldn't fit our rotator within my back focus. I needed something narrow. And I tried to use our 3.5-inch low profile.
Yep.
And it would not fit between the mirror locks and the focus knob on the back. There's really no way I could orient it. I could make it work if I used the reducer and just push the whole thing out. But if I wanted to shoot at f10, there was really no way I could get it between the locks. So I told Omar, I'm like, man, I am millimeters away from being able to make this thing fit. And then he's like, well, we could make one that fit the 8-inch, the 9 1/4, the 11, the 14. We can make it fit all of them. He's like, give me a few days to figure it out. And then I think that was like a Friday where we were chatting, and on Monday he showed me his first iteration of a focuser that would fit between those locks. And I was like, oh yeah.
Nice little Y kind
and
of
then
thing.
so we
going
just
on.
kind of we started working through some different iterations. He had kind of this asymmetric design at first that would have fit, but kind of looked a little awkward. And then if we added just a little more volume inside the case and reshaped it, things would work a little better. And he worked it up that way. And then all of a sudden, it was like had this cool little Y shape. Like, oh yeah, that's kind of bitching.
That's it. Yes, absolutely.
I love the Asatos.
So,
yeah,
I think they're great.
Yeah.
I love them.
they are.
Are there
like
any
butter.
interest in coming out with OTAs at all?
Oh, for us, the optics, there's plenty of other companies right now making them brilliant that we're having a lot of fun adapting to. We used to have like a branded OTA that we worked with another company to build, but right now, no real desire to do that. I'm not going to say never, but right now we're working really closely with a lot of other telescope manufacturers to offer them like an OEM offering of our focuser, so the customer doesn't have to come along later and adapt it. They can just get it.
Yeah.
Go.
That'd be cool.
Love it.
Yeah.
But
It's fun.
That is awesome. No, for sure.
I'm definitely looking
So-
forward to
Cool to
tomorrow.
get
I can't wait
the-
to see tomorrow. I'm
It's
psyched.
cool to get the technical drawings from the company. So like, oh, here's our rear cell. And then I send it to Omar. I'm like, oh, here's their thread and their pitch and all that. And then like the next day, boom, there's the adapter for it. And, like for the ED80, once we had that thing measured and got confirmation from Skywatcher, yes, that measurement is correct. The thing fit on perfectly the first try. It's perfect. Loved it.
And you could have had that 3 years ago. Just think.
Could have. Yeah. We sure could have.
And I could have been I would have been a happier person for 3 years too.
Let me turn the brightness of my lamp up here real quick.
I thought you
So
you
for
were
those
going
who-
for the Marlon Brando kind of look,
No,
oh,
it's
the
just
horror.
like- no, it's just the sundown caught up with me here.
Gotcha.
So for those who are just hopping in or joining us, welcome. And we've got, Tom Bramo here from Prima Luce Lab US hanging out with us. And he just shared, some really cool news earlier. So tomorrow at 1:00 Eastern,
Yep.
correct, Tom?
Yep, 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Pacific.
That 10 a.m. Pacific. They Filippo will be unveiling the Eagle 6. So
Yeah.
really excited
look
about
for
that.
us on YouTube, the Prima Luce Lab YouTube channel.
Yeah, so really looking forward to that and seeing what is to come. You've already given us a little bit of a sweetener. You're talking about remote imaging, so I'm kind of interested now. It's like, what's up with this?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean we've really been doing a lot of observatory integrations, and so we've seen a need for the ability to do some cool things inside domes. There's a lot you can do.
Nice.
So, always trying to make things better and more automated. The less you have to touch your telescope, the better. That's our philosophy.
Amen to that.
Yep,
There it is.
absolutely. Too many people are tinkerers in our field, and sometimes they shouldn't be. Let's just put it that way.
I like to set it and forget it.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
you think a machine should operate in a predictable fashion, right? So
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
should.
Garbage in, garbage out, right? So, I mean,
Good machine, good machine will behave in a predictable manner.
hopefully. So what else has been going on? How's everything else over in Prima Luce world and
Oh,
I know
we've
you've been
just
busy.
been getting ready for that, and we're getting ready for NEAF. So, yeah, once this product release is done tomorrow, then I think we shift gears towards NEAF and getting everything figured out there.
You got to bring some extra for the AstroWorld tables, don't you?
Okay. Gotta order extra for that AstroWorld.
And with that
Yeah,
with that net
exactly.
180 would be great. Thanks.
Net 180. 6 months, same as cash.
And that
Yeah.
and that 35% dealer discount will be even better. So
PrimaLuceBank.com.
There it is.
there will be no
is.
Eagle 6 giveaway. That was a one-time highly disputed event. So
Oh my god, that thing was awesome looking too.
I'll talk to the boss man about maybe getting a giveaway or something set up for Neef. We'll have to see.
There you go.
There you go.
I can usually sweet talk him into something like that.
Nice. I'm gonna try and make it to what is it? What is it? EAL? EAE? Whatever, the one in the UK? PAS.
Yes.
P.S.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and make that. I'm gonna really try. Depending on how the next 2 days goes with me flying, I really want to try to make it into Italy and see. Hope not this year, maybe next year. So.
Yeah, well, if you go up in the north, you got a factory tour waiting for you.
Oh no, that's definitely part. We'll go to the north, and then we'll do the whole. There's so many countries in that you can just see everything.
Oh yeah, you can see you can get to Switzerland, Germany.
There you go.
Yeah,
I would love to make it to Germany.
Awesome.
I actually have relatives in Germany that I've never met. Just not YouTube/Facebook, But
That's cool.
My father's side of the family were the Reitwiesners of Germany, and they.
That doesn't sound German at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. As a matter of fact, I skipped part of it. My grandmother's name was Anna May von Reitwiesner.
Wow.
Yeah. So my grandfather was stationed in Frankfurt in World War II. World War II? Maybe World War One. Might have been World War One. World War One, maybe. Because I got some
Sherry
of
and I want to get to Italy at some point. She's an Amoroso, so she's got it down.
Well, yeah. I'm a Higgins, so I'm I'm Irish. So
Yeah, me too. I'm Irish. It's
sounds
German.
a little Scottish.
The original pronunciation of my name was Oyegin, and
wow.
and it was I could actually write it in old Gaelic. It's just
Gaelic.
Symbols and hashes. It's not even letters. That's how far back my name goes back to. My uncle was a genealogist. It went back all the way to the early 14th century. He went back. So
wow.
But I don't know. Anyway, that's off the rails. Anyway, let's get back on on track here.
Let's get back on the subject of Neef, and I need to remind you that we need to book Mount Fuji reservations.
Oh shoot. Okay. All right. You want me to take care of that? Or are you gonna do it?
Well, we should figure out a head count. Text me tomorrow and we'll figure it out. And one of us.
Well, I know it might be quite a bit actually now. So it's gotten bigger. So
that's fine. They have big tables. We just got to call them soon enough in advance. The bigger it is, the earlier we got to book.
Dave and Eric will both be there this year.
Oh, very good.
So Dave and Eric will both be there this year, and my wife. I don't know about my mother-in-law. That she's gonna miss Filippo again. She's gonna be very upset.
Filippo's gonna be upset.
Oh, let me tell you, my mother-in-law has a huge crush on. You better watch out, man.
Yeah.
Nothing like an 83-year-old cougar, right?
Well, she would really dig him now because he's really trimmed down and been taking care of himself. And
not like me. I tried to get under 200 before I went to the Bahamas and it didn't work out. So.
He's the lean, mean Filippo now.
Oh man, his next his Eagle 6 is gonna be like him ripped, like Vin Diesel. He's gonna be
no, it's still Filippo.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It'll be bald like Vin Diesel. Hello, astronomers.
Yeah. Well, he's been doing a lot of go-kart racing.
Oh,
He
really?
goes like once or twice a week, and he comes out of there like super competitive kind of like go-kart racing.
Good
He
for
comes
him.
out of there just like dripping with sweat, and there's kind of like a group of people, I guess, that do this, that he,
So wait,
he gets
time out.
kind
You
of
said
competitive
go
with.
kart racing, right? You're talking like little
Yeah.
like go karts.
Yeah, like kind of fast open wheel,
Yeah.
gasoline powered. Yeah.
But why is he dripping
There you
sweat?
go.
He's really,
You're
it's
manhandling that thing around the
it's
track.
pretty
man.
physically exerting, and
Really?
the races are pretty long. Yeah.
They
And
didn't put
yeah.
like power steering in a go kart.
These aren't like little kiddie go-karts. These are kind of
No, these are
more,
the
like,
racing parts. Yeah, they're
substantial.
awesome.
Yeah. So he's
Awesome.
really gotten into it. Yeah.
All right.
They're like little mini. They're like mini
So he's
Formula
like, yeah,
Ones or
he's-
something, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. And he's pretty fit now. Way more
rock
active
and roll.
now, man. That's
You
for
go,
sure.
Filippo, man.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
you know,
where do you
I
find
will
the
never
time?
be ripped.
My God. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I've given that boat sailed a long time ago. So but yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be good to see you guys at NEAT, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I always have a lot of fun with you guys, and you know, dinner's
Yeah, we're
always a
looking forward
blast.
to it.
Oh, although I
Yeah,
gotta
we
tell
have
you two, these guys have never been to Mount Fuji, so let me
No,
tell
I
you
was there
something.
last year.
No. Yeah, Eric was there
Hold
last
on, I was
year.
there last
Oh,
year.
you were there
I was
last year. I'm
last
sorry,
year.
Dave hasn't been there. That
Yeah,
drive,
he must have made a huge impression on you or something.
what?
I remember Eric being there last year.
Yeah.
You know, listen, I don't even know what I was doing. I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I had I have that friend that lives in the area, and so she came and
I remember
visited,
that.
and we
That
all,
I
like,
remember.
yeah,
I just
yes.
don't remember Eric.
Yeah,
I
Eric-
remember Eric
yeah,
coming.
Eric
He
was
was
that,
gimping
like, next
along
to
with
it.
Yeah,
the
that was
cane.
in,
Yeah.
yeah, I was living along with a cane.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that was before your surgery.
Before my
Yeah.
surgery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That's yeah, man, that seems like just, so long ago.
So many things
You
have
know,
changed,
wow.
right? I mean, but you had the surgery, then
for
you
sure.
moved. You're in Georgia now,
Yeah,
right?
moved. Yeah.
Yeah, you've
so,
moved to a whole new state.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting
He's
I'm
actually in our time
Bortle-
zone.
Bo-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the Eastern time zone. I'm
AstroWorld's all
in
Eastern
much
now.
better. Yeah, I'm in much better, skies. So, that those Bortle 4.5 skies. So I'm loving it.
Shut up, Eric.
Hey,
That
play is
one
gonna
of the
play
things
and
I
hate is
love.
gonna hate.
Hey.
It's one of the things I love about Southern California, and one of the reasons we chose here is like
skies.
Palomar is only like 40 minutes away.
Wow.
45 minutes away. So I can get it pretty dark. I can see the Milky Way in my backyard on a new
Sweet.
moon night. Yeah.
I'm just lucky that I'm hopefully lucky enough when we move out of this place, hopefully by the end of this year, that's my fingers crossed, that I'll be happy. I'll be actually ecstatic to be in a Bortle 6. So I'm just so happy about that, because you know what, I've been in Bortle 8 point whatever, anywhere from 8.9 to 8.1, somewhere in between there, because it's so bad that we're going up to the eastern Long Island, a little bit north of the parkways, and get leave Manhattan about another 20-30 miles away, so the light dome shrinks a little bit, and it definitely get that. Bortle 6 I'll take. I mean, that makes it a lot. The imaging that it, Tom, and even Eric could say, Dave and I are in the same boat with lights, with the skies for the most part, and the difference it makes from even when you're just changing 1 or 2 on the Bortle scale, the amount of time that gets cut off that you get the quality of the image.
The signal to the noise is way better.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's less noisier. You get more signal in less time. And, my 30-hour Heart Nebula might have taken 20 to get the same resolution in a Bortle 6 or a 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
At home, when I'm shooting, if I'm shooting anything to the north, I'm golden because we have Camp Pendleton just to our north, and it's like a 25-mile hole in the earth of just nothing.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
but to our south, we have San Diego. So if I have to shoot anything to the south, I try and get out of town a little bit. But
And if I shoot north, I'm Washington D.C. and there's a huge light dome. So
yeah,
you know, I'm
Oh, yeah.
decent to the south and southeast, but unfortunately, that's where most of the trees are that I have to fight.
oh, bummer.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of trees.
We had a
That's the thing.
question. We had a question here really
Oh,
quick.
sure.
David was asking, is there a premium shade dealer in Canada?
There are.
Okay.
I think it's Ontario Telescope.
Yeah, that's Steve Malia.
Yeah, Steve Malia.
Yeah,
I would
I'm
would
pretty
ping
sure he's
Steve
got it.
Malia at Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's your guy. And so the reason that we don't sell to Canada is because they charge us for exporting again. So they can just get it directly from Italy for like a much lower tax rate than getting it through us. It's a
Wow,
pain.
that's interesting. Going from that's the same type of problem that I'm having getting this mount down here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You would
Yeah,
think
it's
it'd be
really,
so.
Canada's tough.
I have an easier time shipping to Tel Aviv. I shipped something to Tel Aviv the other day.
Oh yeah, it's probably easier. Yeah.
It cost $100, but it was no problem. Here are the forms.
Yeah.
Go to Canada, which I could drive to. I got to jump through hoops to get it over there.
Yeah, whenever
Wow.
we want to get a piece of gear to Ron, I always just have Filippo send it. I'm like, can you just send this directly to Ron so I don't have to lay
Yeah.
hands on it? Every
Yeah.
time I lay hands on it, it adds needless expense.
Yep.
For Canada.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh wow, it's just crazy. But you know, hey, if it makes more sense to get it straight from Italy and have it just going across the Atlantic right over there, you know, right over here to Canada, then just
That's
going
just-
over the border. then
one less hand to touch it. Yeah, and plus
Maybe
yeah, it's awesome.
maybe one extra week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Call
maybe.
Steve and tell him that Tom Bramwell said, hey.
Tell him Dan Hagen needs a finder's fee.
Oh,
Just kidding. But yeah,
hopefully
Oh,
he'll be at
man.
NEAF. I think he'll be at NEAF again. Hopefully.
he better be.
Usually,
I finally got this set up for Eric and Dave for the interviews.
Uh-huh.
It looks like remember what's his name set up Ben for the Narrowband channel? He had the
Ben?
wheelie kind
Yeah.
of thing going around, and
Yeah.
it's like that. It's a real
Oh
movie
my
camera. It's a
gosh.
4K movie camera. And it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be sweet.
Oh man.
So I
That's
gotta
good.
take it out for a
Oh,
test drive probably over the next week or so. And,
AstroWorld TV on location.
absolutely. No problem. On location at NEAF in Suffolk, New York.
That's right.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eric Watson, and there is the AstroWorld News.
Hello, alive. It's Saturday afternoon.
Oh
This
my
just in.
gosh. This just in.
Bring
We're
a
at the
Luce,
Rockland
New Eagle.
We're at the yes. We're just in.
Does
Film at
everything
11.
but toast bread.
Hey, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
Exactly.
I can't wait.
do you guys all have your rooms situated at the?
Yep. All situated. We're all staying at the Crown.
Yeah, I think we have an extra room reserved at the Crown. So if any of our friends here need an extra room, we can transfer our reservation to you.
Well,
If they're booked up, I don't know if they're booked up yet or not. They might be.
Well, they weren't. I
Okay.
booked days really late, and I was lucky to get one because they just told me that they had a couple left. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 rooms booked.
Oh wow, so you're set. last
said,
year
yeah.
astrophysics really helped us. Karen Kristen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Filippo forgot to book his room somehow.
I remember that. I remember the story.
Yeah, and like Karen Kristen totally saved our bacon last year.
Oh, that is sweet.
It's pretty awesome. So now we have an extra room just in case we can pay it forward if somebody's hosed. We can pull.
That's cool. That's cool.
Nice.
But yeah, so
well, cool.
All right.
I think I'm gonna hop out here and let you guys get to your typical business at hand. But
cool.
Yeah, I shouldn't let it sit so long next time before the prodigal son.
After Neef, you got to come back.
Said? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll definitely be sharing airspace at Neef with the boss man.
So, absolutely. We'll be right next to each other, attached to the hip as usual.
Yeah. We have
looking forward to it, man.
Cool new things to show there. So we'll see.
Nice.
Looking forward to a shot of espresso.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's funny you mentioned that. We here at Prima Lucha Labs strive for excellence, and so we decided that we would bring probably the world's most overqualified barista in the history of baristas. Dr. Sarah Seeger from MIT, world-renowned astrophysicist, will be serving our coffee for us in our booth. So stop by and get it.
Nuts!
An incredibly overqualified coffee.
Yes,
just a bit.
Just a little bit. No, just a little bit.
My very good friend Charles Darrow is going to be helping us out in our booth again, and that's his wife. And so she's going to be a key speaker at Neef. And so when she isn't speaking, she'll be schlepping coffee.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of hanging out with Charles and Sarah for dinner at Starfest last summer.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you got to see them fairly recent. Yeah. And they'll be at Mount Fuji. So
absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll be looking forward to it because I know I had, when Charles and I, when we were at Mount Fuji last year, we had a nice conversation. He was telling me about his wife and, and all of her great accolades and her work that she does at MIT. And I'm just, here I am.
Well, if you want, order her, go get her book, The Smallest Lights in the Universe, and bring a copy with you. She'll sign it up.
She'll sign it. Nice.
All
right.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, hey guys.
Man. Right. Well, thank you.
We'll see you soon. Tune in tomorrow and check out the Eagle 6, and then reach out to Dan when you want to order one.
Pre-order. Can I put it on for pre-order tomorrow? Right?
Well, with Dan, if you take pre-orders to get your order into us, get in line because the slots are filling up.
They're going fast.
They're gone already. The first wave. So they are going
Brian
fast.
May will not be serving croissants. I'm sorry, Brian May will not be doing that. So
no, Brian May was busy.
Yeah. I've been trying to get him on the show for 3 years at least. I've been emailing his publicist like the guy from the Shawshank Redemption, and I finally gave up.
Oh gosh. We just need, we all just need to go, like I said, go on location and go to Starmus. Let's just go to Starmus, and he's gonna be there. Let's just go there. If he's gonna come to us, we'll go to him.
We'll go to Prague.
We'll go to Prague.
We'll see if maybe next year we can get Brian May. So would it be Sir Brian May? Sir
Brian May.
I think so. Yes, Sir Brian. Yes, Sir Brian.
It's May. Sir and Doctor.
Doctor Sir Brian May.
Doctor.
Dr. Brian May.
Doctor Sir. Yeah, Doctor Sir sounds good.
Yeah, that would be rad to have him serving coffee.
Yeah, it would be.
It would be crazy. Brian May.
As long as he brings his guitar, it'd be cool. Do a little riff.
Yeah, that'd be anyway, you guys.
All right. Have a great night.
Thanks, Tom. Take care.
Yeah.
Sounds
Cheers.
good. Later.
Awesome. So having Tom on is always great, and it's been too long, so it's great to have him come back and give us some really cool news here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to, 1 o'clock hopping on, YouTube and checking it all out.
Yep.
So
get in there and take a look. Remember 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, obviously 12 in the middle. But hey, it's gonna be cool. He's gonna be going over all of the new additions to the Eagle 6, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So, and if it will be live on the website tomorrow after 1 p.m. So if you want to place your order, you're more than welcome to. And just so you know, it's going to be pretty close to the same price point as the Eagle 5 now. I think there's $100 increase. I think that's all it is. But
that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's pretty good.
I'm gonna take a look at the I'm gonna take a look at the price list. I haven't looked at it yet. He just sent it to me. So don't quote me on that $100, but I'm pretty sure I think it's $22.95 for the Pro.
Yeah.
So
nice. Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure there's going to be different flavors. Probably.
There are, but I think there's only going to be
probably.
2. I think there's going to be the 5 and the 5 Pro. I think the XTM is gone and the S is
Be
gone.
the 6 and the 6.
Sorry, yeah, the 6 and
the
the
6 and the 6 Pro. Okay. Nice.
I'll say so. I'll buy the Gen 1. I'll buy the Gen 1 just to have it.
Way cheaper.
Norm, you got a Gen 1? Wow.
Yeah, I never even had Gen 2. My first was the 3 Pro. That was the first one.
My first was the 5 Pro.
I'd be wrong. Stay tuned. All right. So obviously, I'm wrong about the price, but
so just stay tuned.
Maybe it's cheaper.
Yeah, or maybe there's more lines. I don't know. I could be wrong. I gotta look. I'm not allowed to say anything other than that. But
just get ready. Just get ready
for tomorrow. You'll get all the information. We'll get it all at the same time. So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, what happened? We just lost somebody.
Just a video.
No, that's just me.
Felipe.
That's me.
It's gonna be
that?
fun.
Yeah.
Just a video with Felipe alone.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I you know what? I made a video, and I'm gonna put it out on YouTube anyway. I made a video for the Eagle 5 Pro right before they made the announcement. I spent all this time doing it because I had a couple left, and I wanted to, get rid of it. They've been holding on for a while. They were all sold, but it's like I made this entire video, and then a week later, the 6 comes out. Tom's like, "Yeah, that's gonna be pretty good for like a week." I'm like, damn it. So
okay. Let me see here before make sure everything is up for image of the week. Everything should be up. And
yes, I voted.
Yeah. So okay. So this is crazy.
What's that?
I have 45s.
Yeah.
What happened?
They don't have 1, not 2, but 3. So I'm going to share my screen here. I'm going to share my screen.
And Leon's getting larger.
And yeah, let me see if I can do this correctly.
One's upside down.
Can I do this right? I have.
It should be out as an input already.
Yeah, desktop capture.
Yep.
Do I just do quick play?
Yeah, you do quick play, and just make sure sometimes the desktop capture, right click on it.
Yep.
Right click on the screen on the little box, and it'll say which display you want to catch up to. So display 1, it should be on.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. So you scroll up to here.
No, I still see you.
So you still see me?
Yep.
Because I've got, how about now? Is the quick play going?
Nope. You sure you're hitting the right quick play? You did that the last time.
Yeah. I mean, how about now?
Nope.
What?
There you go.
There you go. Oh, you had
Let's
it.
see
There you
here.
go.
There it is.
Yep. I'm hitting the button
Okay.
twice.
Sorry. My bad.
There
my
it
bad.
is.
And
So let
Ray's,
me.
it's weird because you got it.
It's
I see
weird.
the top of your head, but that's okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
You can fix that out.
Yeah, I got to figure all this out. I got to fix that all up.
Yeah, it's just not the right size to fit the screen, but that's okay. We can see it.
Right. Okay. So, again, congrats to Kevin for last week's win of with the Horsehead Nebula. But now we have the experience bracket. We have Greg Myers' Flying Dragon. And he took this from Starfront. He took this from
A lot of HA
from
and
those
that
Border
thing. I love that
2
picture.
scries. Yeah. So, and like we were saying, I mean, here's the first M45 we have from Josh Kovac. He called this Winter Phoenix. And in our next one, we have.
Upside down.
This is from Kevin Rasso.
A lot of great pictures.
Shot from his backyard. So this one he took with a Player One Poseidon in his Stellar View 90 millimeter. Sisters in the Clouds, he called it. And last but certainly not least, we have Robert Fitzhenry's M45 the Pleiades, where he took this with the Player One Zeus or full frame.
Sweet.
And it's a Takahashi Toa 130. So we've already got 20 votes so far. And for our novice bracket, we have John's NGC 2903. He took this with an Astromaster 130. So very cool. So thank you for hopping in and sharing that with us, John. So yeah.
Nice.
So the voting is up and going. And yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. All right.
Sweet. All right.
So,
So yeah, so I got to get in there and vote myself now, because I'm not going to remember on Friday to vote. I'm going to vote now.
yeah.
AstroWorld. I can't spell right. Everybody vote.
So one thing I'm going to ask is when you're sending in your descriptions and things like that, do me a favor. When you send your descriptions and your information on your images, please send them in either a Word or a text document instead of an Adobe PDF, because I usually do a lot of cutting and pasting and dropping into the titles, and I can't do that because I don't have, the full like Adobe Acrobat standard where I can edit PDFs and stuff like that. So if you wouldn't,
Word,
if you guys wouldn't mind,
or Notepad,
Word, your Notepad, stuff like that, that would be really appreciated.
A lot of Pleiades,
So
huh?
yeah. So 3 Pleiades. So
All right, I voted.
that dragon's pretty good
awesome.
though.
Yep. Look at all that HA in that thing, man. That thing is crazy.
Yeah, Dr. Greg, man, he's some good skies where he's shooting. Plus, he got that from Starfront.
Yep. 28 hours with the Esprit 120.
Yeah. Chris has asked Eric, can we do a forum in a Google Drive folder for doing Nina sequences?
I saw that.
He's doing his first multi-target tonight. Yeah, definitely good luck with that, Chris. But yeah, I'm sure we can figure something out, some sort of forum or, pages or whatever. We'll talk, me and Dan, we'll talk about that.
We can do a Google Drive folder, I guess.
Yeah, do a Google Drive folder.
What do you mean?
Like
a place where you could upload your sequence so other people could use it like Patriot Astro does, or or is that what you're talking about? I'm just wondering.
Oh, you like templates and everything like that?
Like a template kind of thing, or an actual sequence.
That's so. Or, yeah, let us know.
Yeah, so because
And if we're going to do, and if we're going to do some sort of a forum, we'd have to figure something out to create a forum type setup where you can.
I think you could do something through Discord. I think
people can do answers, something like that. But yeah, I mean, Discord probably would be the.
You could use for the Mac. You could use whatever Pages, whatever, Notepad, Keynote file. That's fine. It'll work.
Yeah, Keynote file, just any type of text file, any type of text editor, will be fine. Just send it in as a text file.
Yep.
All right.
You got going on?
Maybe add something to the Discord channel. Discord for
Discord. Yeah. So as far as what's going on. My M60 Blues strike again. Things set up, ready to, do imaging, here in Georgia, and to get everything, moved and all that stuff. Something must have had, gotten jostled in the move or banged up or what have you, because I had it in the case and all. But the RA is totally, it will not. I can't turn it at all because I got everything set up. Here I'm ready to balance and I can't move the damn thing.
Oh,
I get it started. Yeah, I mean, I get it started and all this stuff, and it's just ridiculous. Here, let me see if I can.
That's on your 760.
I'll see if I can.
Just on a side note, guys, a suggestion that came out from Tom Peter. Don't put the names on the entries anymore. Let everyone know who shot after the voting.
Okay.
Little anonymity there.
That's interesting. Little anonymity. Okay. Let me see here.
Nah. Josh said meh.
Meh.
I want people to know it's me.
So let me see here. I want to see if there's a way I can share this. So
yeah, no, I hear you, Josh. Yeah, but that's fine. We'll talk about it. We'll figure it out. What's up, Ernie? What's going on, bud?
So let me
Norm.
see if I can.
Norm pays him to vote and he still loses. Come on, Norm. You've won.
You're not paying him enough, Norm.
Norm, come on. You've won.
What do you got going on over there, Eric?
Yeah, I wanted to show the mount as far as
sorry, Pep.
What's going on here.
There you go, boy. There you go.
So let's see here.
There you go, Pep.
Yeah, right, exactly, Josh. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for your vote on a Friday.
That's funny.
So let me know when you see that.
I do. It's like a little widescreen, but yeah, I do see it.
Okay. So
is this a video?
Hopefully, yeah. So I don't know if this will play or not.
It'll play.
But as far as volume.
No, the volume won't.
Okay. So
you're unlocking it.
So there I am and I'm locking it. Totally disengage it. Yeah, and that's it can only go so far. And then it just completely disengaged and
wow.
Yeah. And then because I was hoping I could show, as far as, playing it, how it just makes these crazy noises.
Well, you can put your mic next to your
So-
speakers if you want. You know.
Yeah. So
So
here, let me give this a
someday-
shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you having
So
RA
hold on.
issues, right, Eric?
Let me see this here.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Is that the one that fell over? Eric, can you hear us? Eric, oh, you can't hear us.
I don't know if you guys heard that or not.
Is that the one that fell over?
Yeah.
It is.
Yep. It is. It's gone through a lot. So.
That's another excuse to buy a CQ350.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
another thing.
That's the one we spun the wheel and said you were going to get.
Let me get out of that and turn that off. There we go.
There you go.
Sorry.
Yep, even Tom said the same thing. I'm for that 350.
Yep.
Perhaps the spring broke loose from the worm and it's jamming things.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? So it's issues with the RA and stuff.
Don't worry,
So
you can send it up to
definitely
me.
350.
Send me the head, and I'll give it to Dave. He'll fix it.
I can fix it too.
Yeah.
That guy's
A few mounts apart.
he's a modern marvel, man. This guy, I'll show you.
So he says the spring is the worm is spring loaded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can show you pictures. Let's see. Let's see if I can have photos. So I was in the Avalon Nature Preserve, and I'm just gonna back up. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna show some pictures. This is kind of crazy stuff. Let me see if I can get this up real quick. And photos. There we go. So that way. All right. So let me show this. And where's my desktop? Oh, do I not have a desktop share on this one? I'll do it on the. Oh wow, I don't have a desktop share.
Whoop. Okay.
All right. Well, how about some while I get this fixed?
All right. So one thing that I did, trying to prepare for getting this CQ350 is I went on to, I believe it was First Light Optics website.
Yep.
Over in the UK, and they had a pure plate for their peers that you can also use with other peers for the EQ8R and the CQ350 and stuff like that. So I'm messaging them. So I'm going to wait to hear back from them on. I got a Sim 360. We'll say, Eric, hey, okay. I mean, the Sim 60 has been fantastic. It really has been. But yeah, it's just one of those things. But so one of the things is that with this pure plate is I'm curious about is, the movement, and it's all metal, and I'm concerned if it being metal to metal, is there any type of lubricant or like a HPE, something where you can, so as you're moving, your azimuth bolts and you're moving things left and right, you're not
I'm metal,
pressing
I'm
it
metal.
against like metal to metal.
No. I'm metal. I'm metal on my pure plate and my pure adapter, and it doesn't really. It doesn't kind of the motions that you're making are so small that I'm never with 3 different mounts on my pier with 3 different pier plates. I've never had any grinding or anything like that on anything like that. That's not what they're made to do this. So I would. That's the last thing I would. I'd be more worried about making sure that pier plate is level than worrying about grinding, you know, and make sure that your
right. There's a lot of things that you figure
your
out.
azimuth pin is pointing the right direction, whether it be south or north, depending on where your where your adjustments are. But you know, that would be the main thing. I mean, I've never heard of anybody grinding a pier plate because of the weight of the mat. I got the EQ8R on there. On the pier plate, my pier plate is like, no kidding, like 1 inch thick. And it's got one center bolt. That's it. And I've never had a problem ever.
Okay.
But
yeah, so my next question is going to be, like when I messaged the FLO, was to see if it's compatible with my Ioptron steel, you know, permanent pier. So if I can, you know, set it up on that pier, you know,
I think they make a pier plate for the 360.
Mount it. I don't know. I know I saw also Siderio Trading out in Australia, who Dylan uses, and who they've created a pier plate that works with that's basically the Ioptron pier plate, but it's set up for an EQ8R or a CQ350. But you know, I haven't reached out to them or anything like that. So that's another team I'm going to reach out to.
8036 IPR adapter for I don't see it listed. I can find out from Roger if they make it.
Yeah, because here, if I show you this, I don't know if you see this or not.
Yeah.
And let me just go here. And it. So this is what Serial Trading, what they have.
That's a center bolt,
which is designed. Yeah, and there's your center bolt, and this is designed to work with like the Ioptron permanent piers and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then I also was looking at this guy from FLO, their pier plate for the CQ350 and EQ8 and stuff.
Is it just a center bolt for the CQ350?
Yes, I would imagine it's just like I would guess it's just like
there's a center
Skywatcher.
Yeah, it's like a center. Yeah, it's probably like any other Skywatcher, but yeah, you just got the azimuth, you know, the azimuth bolt, center bolt here.
Yeah, I'm thinking the CEM120 adapter will probably be fine for it, but we can find out from Roger.
Yeah. So, you know, just those questions you want to try to, you know, don't want to try to figure out.
Did you try going to Ioptron?
Pulling the trigger. Yeah, I have gone to Ioptron. They only have, you know, adapters that were for the like the HEQ5,
but I think the CEM120 could be repurposed for the CQ350. But
okay, I'll have to ask and find out.
Because if it's just a center bolt,
right, I'll have to take a look at that and see.
You'd have to get the measurements and stuff, you know. So
right, yeah. So
here you go. So check this out. So this is where I was yesterday with my buddy Dave, and that's one of the things. That's one of the scopes. And you can see
is that one of the old? Is that one of the old?
That's your circa 1980 C14.
C14. Wow.
Yeah, it's a 14. And you can see behind it, there's a nice 11-inch Rasa hanging over here on the bottom right here.
See it.
And then a nice Mead. I think that's a 6-inch refractor, if I remember right. All on the Los Mondi. This is the Titan. And it's got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. I got it's funny. He was telling me about this. So I'm gonna mess this up, but he was trying to use the ASI Air for pointing, but this is all run with computer for EAA. So he hooked up an ASI Air just for plate solving and using this for the ASI Air, and all the rest does the rest.
Okay.
Yeah, so because you got you got a Pegasus focuser, you got different cameras, whatever. So
Right.
so he's just using the ASI Air for pointing. That's it. So that's the first place, and
Okay.
that's in the same dome, just a little right. That's the Rasa 14 on the
Wow.
the L500 by Planewave.
Wow. That's wild.
And then that's the other monster in the other dome.
Yeah.
That is
that one of those telescopic?
No, it's a D&G refractor. It's a D&G refractor. It's I want to say it's an 8-inch D&G refractor. Amazing.
Is that on an MX?
What?
It's
on an ME2.
Is that on a?
This is the ME2.
ME2.
Okay. And you got H alpha, you got sodium, you got it's all done for planetary and solar observing. What is it? Sodium, calcium K, hydrogen, and I think he's got a nitrogen somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure. But that's just to give you an example of how big this thing is.
Wow.
That was Dave's idea for that picture, but that's how big the thing is.
That's big.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
How big's that dome?
Dave, maybe you could answer that. I think it's a 12-foot dome or a 16-foot dome. I'm not 100% sure. It's pretty big. And then Dave is a guy who, I freak out about zip ties.
15-foot dome. Wow.
15-foot dome. Yeah. So he's a guy that I always freak out about zip ties with. And so he's like, Dan, you gotta take a picture of this. So I took a picture of it.
And all the zip ties.
and there's all the zip ties.
Good Lord.
See, now, in all fairness, I don't mind this so much because look at the way the wires are.
Yeah, that's that's fun.
Yeah, they're not all.
They're straight. My problem is
they're straight. They're all bunched and wrapped up. Mm-hmm.
When people do this and bend this thing to like the radius is like nothing, and I probably just ruined this cable. But I mean, they just bend it and then they zip tie it and make it even more tight. So it's just, that cable's just gonna break. These cables are all straight. Look at this. Look at this. The way he did this. I mean, that's fine.
There's
good. Nothing wrong with that.
That's nice. That's good. Yep.
I don't have a problem with that. My problem was when you screw with the bend radius of a cable, and the bend radius is how far you can bend it before you start creating damage, right?
Yeah.
So some cables are thick, some cables are thin. Some you could go a little more like the flat ones. Who cares because they're garbage anyway? But and that's a bad picture. So, but other than that. That's where I was. I was hanging out with my buddy Dave over there. So.
Nice. 15 feet, 15 foot, Dave says.
Yep, 15-foot dome.
Wow.
So I was able to.
18. That's 18 cables.
18 cables. Yeah, it's because you got to remember it's feeding the video and the data and the power for all. Well, I think it's 4 scopes. So it's the D&G and the 3 solar. And I think there's another solar on there. Plus, there's like 3 or 4 different B-links running this because it all goes to different. He has it set up amazing. It's kind of crazy, but
wow.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? I knew somebody was going to say that. We were talking about that. 8 telescopes. I'm sorry, there's 8 there.
8 telescopes.
So there's 8 telescopes on this thing. and it's try fitting. You got to remember these cables, 8 scopes. I think we counted. I think it was 16 cables. I think the radius of this would not fit through the mount. It was the radius of this. The diameter was like probably like 2.5 inches. Yeah. So imagine trying to fit a 2-inch cable right through there. It's not going to happen. So yeah, 5 cables is easy. This is crazy amount of cables. So, and they're all shielded. So I mean, it makes it even thicker. So you know, it's like it's crazy. So when you're only doing one, you know, maybe 2 scopes, or you know, because you got a guide scope, you know, that's fine. But I mean, this is, yeah, we were counting it up, and actually, I think it's worth more than a Bentley now to think about it. So we actually tried to add it up. But awesome. So that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun seeing Dave. A lot of fun going up there. I'm gonna go there a little more often when the weather, you know, breaks a little bit. You know, you know, 18 degrees is not my idea of going out there. So I'll pass.
No.
Where is he? Is he
He's
further
45
up
minutes
on,
away. He's on the North Shore, kind of like
Okay.
close to where I'm looking to live.
Okay.
Oh yeah, David is now Dennis. By the way, it's funny. I was talking to my buddy Dennis on the phone while I was you know gonna go, and I go to the guy. I said, "Hey, is Dennis here?" He's like, "No, there's no Dennis here." I said, "Wait, no, Dennis is here. I'm not supposed to be Dennis here." Like, and then I hear Dennis on the phone. I was like, "Dan, I'm on the phone. I'm sorry, Dave, not Dennis." So, a little senior moment.
Yeah.
You know, so, and by the way, I just bought some new earpieces for this, so I'll have for the next one. So
Okay.
this
So,
hurts a lot.
Other.
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
I
would
bet
it
it does.
pepper eat
I
them?
bet that does
Maybe
feel
they're on the
painful.
floor next year.
I cleaned them. They were wrapped up in a paper towel, and I think they got accidentally thrown out.
So I don't know if you guys got any of you guys who own Celestron or Sintra or Cinta telescopes or Orion about that class action lawsuit.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm in.
So I just did my
Oh no, I did mine like a month ago.
today. Yeah. So I just did my claim because I have like at the time I had like 4 different Celestron scopes.
Yep. I had a bunch of
During that time
Orions.
period.
I still have a bunch of Orions. I had Celestron scopes. I had what else was on there? Skywatcher was on there, so I had a couple of Skywatchers. You know, so
it's up to 2023.
Again? Telescope
Settlement.
Yeah.
Yeah, telescopesettlement.com. And there's like but I think it's only from a certain time period. I think it's all the way up to 2023. So if you bought one last year in 2024, I don't think it qualifies.
Let's see.
So I have, I figure I'd get like maybe $5 a scope.
Yeah, that's all.
Because it's like 30. It's like 32 million.
Yes,
it's like 32
we settled for $150 million, and you're eligible for $32.
Yep, exactly, and that's for all your scopes. Like, oh, geez, what a rip.
Yeah, so
it all goes to the lawyers.
Includes everyone who indirectly purchased one or more telescopes from January 1st, 2005 to September 6th, 2023. Yep. So
to 2023.
Yeah, so 18 years.
Yeah.
So if you bought a telescope within 18 years and the names they go out, Celestron, Orion, Skywatcher, Zoomel, or Meade. So
yeah.
Let's see, and you only have until like February sometime, right? February 13th. So you only got 2 weeks left. So
you know what? I put my mounts on there too, Ernie. I just put my mounts on there.
Oh, I put everything on there. Yeah.
My Celestron mounts. anything that was Celestron or Skywatcher, I just put them all on there.
Yep. I put my EQ5 on there. I put my Atlas on there.
Yeah. So, yep. I put my CGX when I had my CGX. I had my CGX. I had my AVX.
Although,
still got my AVX.
Although, from what I'm reading, it looks like they're going to take those claims and boot them because they do mention telescopes specifically.
Yeah,
I thought
no.
it had to do with just the optical.
Yep, just the OTA. That's
What was the whole deal with it? What was the class action lawsuit?
nature of the case. Claim that they paid more for telescopes than they would have paid at the Cinda defendants and related individuals not allegedly conspired to unlawfully fix or stabilize, price gouging, pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah. So yes, all scopes, if you bought them through like an authorized dealer, it's all scopes, not just Amazon, because I bought scopes from Camera Concepts. I had bought some from Adorama, High Point, so yeah.
It's all scopes, any reseller, any recognized reseller.
Yeah.
So I'm in it. I'll get my $7 and that's it.
Yeah.
Do they take taxes out of that?
Probably. You'll get $6.75.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be horrible. Yeah, it's
it.
kind of one of those things where you all of a sudden you get a check in the mail. You're like, oh, there's my $8. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because I did the same thing for a Steam. They had the Steam class action for
I remember that.
all the games and stuff like that. So I did the same exact thing because I have tons of games that are on Steam and them monopolizing and stuff like the DRMs and stuff like that. So yeah,
it might buy an egg. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe it will. Yeah, I mean the way the prices of eggs are nowadays, it may not.
It'll buy an egg.
No, it won't.
Yeah, maybe an egg big
No, it won't.
Maybe not in New York.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a $25. I got a check for $92.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Rock and roll.
So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they're still waiting on the Steam suit.
Yeah. We're still waiting on that.
Yep.
Even after they changed their the license agreement, like for no arbitration or or some other mess. So.
Yeah, exactly. But it is what it is.
It is. That's how these class actions work. You won't see anything. I probably won't see anything for like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, the Eagle 10 will be out.
Exactly. And I can put I can put my $6 from the settlement towards that.
There you go. Yeah, the lawyers get 75. The general public gets
75%.
Yeah.
So yep.
That's what
That's
that leaves like 7 million for the people, which means we'll get like I said, like $8. So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's
man.
it.
What else you guys got? Anything else?
No, it's just.
I wish I could get my stuff up.
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I could start imaging, but I got to talk to Tom about a Sato 2-inch low profile for my 9 1/4. I want to get that set up when I get back.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah, they are.
Galaxy season is coming, right?
So. It is. Galaxy season is coming.
Yep.
So
the winter is coming. No, it's leaving.
It.
There you go.
It's leaving.
The spring is coming.
So, yep.
All right, well, Dave, you got some final thoughts then, buddy?
Just hopefully everybody tunes in and watches Felipe do his thing tomorrow. Be interesting.
Yep.
I'll be at work, but I'll try and stop in and. I'm not too busy. I can watch some of it.
Yeah.
Curious how that's going to.
I just got to
all
go to
the,
Queens in the morning, and then I'll be home, and then I'll watch it. Yeah.
so excited about that. That sounds good.
Yeah. Eric?
No, I mean, I've shared what I had to share. No other stuff as far as on my end. I guess I'm going to just have to, break out my AVX and just use my AVX for a while,
Man, that
and,
grease is just as bad.
Oh, God, that is awful grease. My God. I wish I was more mechanically, inclined as far as wanting to take that stuff apart and then and then putting it all back together. Because I'd have to have like a video camera, like really close
You know
up.
what? The AVX is a perfect
do
one
everything
to do it
and-
with, because you know what? If you break it, it's really not a big loss.
Yeah. So yeah, because that's just that grease on that thing is just horrible.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm going to at some point, hopefully it'll start to clear up here from the clouds, and I will grab my 135 and my 533 setup and go after the witch head. So hopefully I'll be able to get some time for that.
Well, it looks like the next dealership I'm probably going to look to open at AstroWorld is probably, I've been saying it for a year, and I've been able to do it, but other things have been coming up. But it looks like William Optics is going to be the next one. So
excellent,
nice.
So
excellent.
Because
me and William, we like this.
Oh, good. I'll have you open the dealership.
I'm buying all that. I'm buying all that stuff.
Cut half the first order down. So
yeah.
Dave said the AVX is easy to grease. So
yeah,
but
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Anyway, no, that's all I got, guys. So don't forget to vote. People have already been voting, so don't forget to vote for the image of the week. We've got the Flying Dragon, and we've got 3 renditions of M45. So we got 4 to choose from, four great images to choose from, and yeah, we'll see who wins on who wins the final slot for January before we get ready for our first image of the month for the year.
Yep.
So,
very cool.
God, time flies, dude.
Yep. Absolutely.
It's already almost the end of January. It's crazy.
Yep.
I know.
My birthday's on Saturday.
You've been in your house for a month now.
Yeah.
Yep. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Hey, cool. All right, everybody.
Soon I'll be making that first mortgage payment. Good Lord.
Yay.
Yay.
The first of many. Again.
First of many.
Again. Round 2.
Yeah, no, right?
Jeez. Oh, wow.
Anyway.
Awesome. Anyway, everybody, great hanging out with you. Great having Tom on. Make sure you listen to or watch on YouTube on the Prima Luce channel, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. Pacific. You'll be able to catch them on the YouTube channel with the release and the overview of the Eagle 6. And if you're so inclined to purchase one, you'll be able to get it on AstroWorld telescopes after the released video. So great to have everybody. Great video, great show. Nice to have Tom on, like I said. And everybody have a great night. And Friday is going to be you and Dave, I guess, right? Because maybe I'll jump in.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe I'll jump in from the Bahamas.
Yeah. When do you get there?
This.
What's that? When do I get there?
When do you arrive in the Bahamas?
Let's 3 in the afternoon, I think.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah. Let me know, Eric. We can do it.
Yeah, I'll let you know. Maybe I can, tinker around with this vMix a little more and figure out how to do a stream from here.
If you want to do anything tomorrow, let me know. All right.
All right. That sounds fine. Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool, everybody. Have a good night. have a great week. If I see you on Friday, I see you. If I don't, well, I'll see you on next Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. Take care. And as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you Wednesday. They'll see you Friday.
Yeah.
See you guys
soon.
Of course, my mouse is all messed up here. Okay. There we go. Later.